one year.
Yeah, numbers are turning, so films are burning.
On Halloween one year.
Go for it. You want to be recorded 24/7? Do it.
No way. I don't like it over the internet live either. How is anyone going to be able to find this and look it up or know about it? What if it's not on YouTube right now and we don't tell my babies to pay attention close? Sharolyn Joy Shepherd.
It's recording right now.
Can my children find out that my name is Sharolyn Joy Shepherd, 22370 537?
They probably know who you are.
No, babies. Mom loves you. I'm under no cover. I couldn't tell Francisco Nehera anything. He doesn't know me. He doesn't seem to be the right man. He has different identification. The cops in Ocean Shores aren't going to tell the truth either. They pulled him over and arrested him. He called me back before when Chris was 3 years old. Danielle Nehera, who his name was Danielle on his official paperwork. Danielle isn't his brother, the one with the I, and Erica, and Dominique, and Naive, and the very, very, very obese, overweight woman who will be in the condo, 3-bedroom condo in Mexico City. It's not at 24 February Street, the 3-bedroom house that Francisco's father has tried to get rid of and make money off of because Francisco's family's so rich. Poor little fucking Francisco can't figure out what to do next. He got drops on his head by the other boys, dropped him from one of those. He's a head injury waiting to happen, poor thing. Yeah, he loves his sister Monica. Who the fuck hell cares? She's got 3 kids now. We can't hang out with Arturo, the prison guy, the killer, the one with the machete fight that got Lalo. Tio Lalo. He's supposed to be the dad, the biological father of Michelle and Karen. Not Caleb. Not Maria. Her real name's Cleophas. I'm not going to spell it. Tell that fucker we don't want to go to Acuco, to your fucking fucked up lifestyle in Francisco. Francisco Nehera, you're a loser. My name's Sharolyn Joy Shepherd, and I didn't tell our family attorney, Doug Bajar, to just do what? Read him and weep. Godfrey got shot? Maybe not. But who cares? Supreme Court judges of Grays Harbor County, Washington. Suck off, bitch. Tell Judge Edwards he didn't sign anything. He's a coach. Melinda's got boobs now, and so does Teresa. Who cares who cocaine? Get a ranch. Tell the little lady that likes duck farts she lives on a ranch. Arlene, I think your dad's name isn't Cowboy, but I think he might be one of the guys whose dicks you're sucking, gross, or you're fucking, because you have a waitress job. Melinda doesn't know you very well. When I met you with Cowboy, that guy that you get like $100 for having sex with him, you live on his property. That's Melinda's ex-husband, Dawn. Cowboy Dawn. I don't like women. I think women are stupid. But you like duck farts, Arlene. You're really good at everything you do. I love the ranch you live on. I miss you. You were right on that bridge in Tacoma. You were funny. You were fucked up. You were on your way to the heroin clinic. Methadone, heroin. Where's Sharolyn now? You didn't know me. How'd you find those people? Why were you here? You wanted drugs and you were fucked up. I go, duck farts. You ordered a duck fart at the Green Lantern or somewhere in Grays Harbor County, I think. I never go to bars, but you won me over. I got to help you on the farm from that guy that's in the military. It's this guy, Clayton Charles. What's his name again? Charles? Don't tell Prince Charles or one of those people in England who they are. One of those guys that wear those kilts. If you say guilty, kilts. The other guy, Paul Allen. Oh, no. Oh, Apollo. Oh, no. Apologize. Which language deficit were you going to recover from? University of Universal Sign Language or American Sign Language? Read my fucking toes now, bitch. I cut them off. Re-amputated your head. I re-amputated it. Cut it off. Cut it off. Cut it out. Oops. You cut my head off with a laser from over there? Bad idea, Dad. My dad was married to Bonnie Lake. I guess he likes to cheat on my mom if he does. And if he likes it up the ass, or he doesn't have to worry. My brother doesn't either, or he does. I don't think anyone I know knows what I'm talking about. I don't think anyone I know ever had true love. I think the men are stupid and the women are stupid because I don't think there was an Adam and an Eve in the beginning story of Genesis. I think the Bible story got a little bit warped from the time I was born in 1970. You know Willie, right? I told you so. Sonny Bono? Oh no. It's Ron Rolls Royce's turn to tell Christy Brinkley. And Christy, sorry your name is Jody and Ron. Dino outed you. Veterans Affairs. Dino's birthday. Dino Mangini, manager. I found his card one time. I found a lot of Dino stuff. His drugs, did I steal them? Nah, he doesn't think I know how to give a what? A blowjob. Blow me. Below me. Where's your evidence locker now and all those science labs and that Tacoma Soccer Center? No way. Tacoma Soccer Dome. You know what? I didn't like it there. So when you arrested me, you fucking Tribal Nation people, thank you. I mean, Tacoma, whoever you were, you fucking loser cops. You put me in the back of your car and then you let me out. So I walked away and my homeboy here, Jim, picked me up somewhere in wherever. Tacoma, doesn't matter what you call it. Puyallup Tribal Nation, bitch. What do you want to do with that trot? Do it at a Gallup. Last year, it didn't want me to go out on Highway 99 there. Whatever you want to call Pacific Highway. Pass it to Mama. Federal Way. Where are you going to go? Everybody says, I'll be there. Federal Way. So fuck you. I caught you, Clay. Clay, I don't think that's your real name. That's the Potter. TDK, PBK. It's that guy, Dr. Phil the Bill. I don't like him. Dr. Phil, I don't know him. I've never seen him. He has a wife, I heard. When I was just in jail, I got out. Now I'm not sleeping as good as I used to. It's up better in jail in Issaquah, but Federal Way can't pay for my bills anymore. It wouldn't give me any STD checks or that stuff I need for my friend Jim here. He thinks I have herpes, hepatitis, 1, 2, 3, C,
Hepatitis C.
Now that's Mad Dog talking to you. That wrestling tattoo on that kid, that could have been his real biological son. We don't know why that kid had a tattoo of a belt with a W. It was all black. But I left everything and ran before and went to that celery. I didn't know there was Celeste Davis. Celeste, what's your name? She's the girl on my soccer team.
C's, move under the D's.
No, Celeste plays on my soccer team. She's the one that doesn't quit. Her nickname's Hoover. She's a vacuum cleaner. We're the Pablum kids. Tell Mr. Swain it's me. What did you say, Mr. Swain? Dan Swain or Monty Smith? Sorry, Dad. That Randy Smith guy doesn't know Kurt Cobain or Elvis. Danny Vernon isn't an Elvis impersonator all the time. Randy forgot what he was doing when he was saving someone from the river. His dad did. There was some problem once when the boys were underwater and they saved them. Then they had brain damage. But nobody told you the truth about Randy. Is he Elvis or who's Elvis? No, what is Randy gonna do? He's not Kurt. What's that one? Hogan sends Brook Lake Church where the blueberries bitches, the Asians are on one side or the brown people are what color? Not me. People can't go on the one side with the berries. Sean Marcus Calabuso, 1/23/1970. Tell Lawrence. What? Larry? Who? Calabuso? Call the bus. California? Sure. Why no? It said C-A-L-I, Cali. Marilyn Monroe was a tank top. In my uniform. I'm on Team Cali. C-A-L-I. This is my right hand. C-A-L-I. University of Right-Handed. Fuck my grandma over and abuse the fuck out of her. She's got the devil in her, you Catholic bitches. Who taught my grandma how to do what? Not be left-handed. No, she didn't do that. Sorry, I'm not mad at the Catholics over at Gethsemane Catholic Cemetery. Pierce County line. Pierce County did it. Bus 500. The good people that raised me were the King County people. They got a black guy, Martin Luther King Jr. or some black guy on, what's it called, King County? Metro. Metro's better. That's where Ed and me rode the bus. It's called Metro. You don't even have Pierce County buses as far as I know. Who cares? I don't like you. It's a dirt road. This is a dirt road. Which First Avenue was Jim gonna try? You know what? 372nd by Gary's house? Gary Ridgway? Yeah, whatever. Gary, the German guy, the little blonde with Hawaiian grandparents, and Aaron Foltz with Hawaiian grandparents, and my brother Mark Pinto. Screw Mark Pinto. Mayah. Jeremiah wasn't a bullfrog. Some guy gave me a ride from Five Ones all the way by the bubble store where we bought pink bubble gum. 20-year-old kid from Las Vegas. A black guy named Curtis picked me up from his store, Darius's store. It's one place we can't hang out because there's a new girl named Rhonda Hamburgers are in town. Rhonda Ham's the principal in Ocean Shores Public School District of North Beach Public. Oh, we have money. We're native. Quinault, forgot. Well, Alaska's good for Sunny. Sunny, that's your nickname. Sunny, Bono, and Cher. I'm so embarrassing for my son, Chris Shepard, to hang out with. I couldn't spell his name because it was 5 years too late for that State Farm insurance problem. My dad wanted to help me out because he had Linda. Linda used to make him happy because she has boobs, or whatever she does for her boob job. She has all those good kids, at least 3 of them in the fire department, the 425 Bellevue. She has an extra husband, or ex, she's Catholic. She's a bitch. She was pretty, she was a model. I liked her. I don't like her. Now she's gone, living it up somewhere else because she can afford to be where she wants to be. So my dad doesn't have to worry about having to get married the 3rd time and living in sin with that bitch. Wonder what she's doing now. She's telling my mom and my dad 30-some years past my 14th birthday, huh? Well, at least when I'm 14 in February, in June when I graduated in 1988, I know my cousin Eddie's dead. Because James Andrew Epstein's a pretty good driver. So if you get yourself a driver, make sure his name is James. I'll call everybody James, not Jim. Jim's not my dad's name. I forgot. I'm Jim, not James. James Andrew Epstein. J-A-E, Janine and Epstein is the last name for the little... Do you think it's her baby and his baby? He has curly hair. He's like the Ken Griffey Jr. size guy, but he's whitish. Sure as hell ain't Jewish. You want to use a bad thing in front of Jim, he's going to get mad. And James, too. I just mean James 1. I have a guy named James. He's my fiance. 1995, where's Kelly Jo? 360-599-1258. I saw Gillian again. She was buying 2 big bottles, little bottles. Okay, put her boob job on. You get her a boob job then. How old's the little one, Gilly? Professional snowboard rider, remember Mount Baker? Yeah, like 1990 when I met James. If your racer played in Seattle and they opened up for, who's Andrew Bell gonna ring your bell then? Yeah, the guy played, he told me. Everett. Paul Allen's gonna kill me. You know Paul Allen. I heard another guy that knows Paul Allen. Oh, he flies in
Paul Allen
Don't talk.
dead.
No, listen. There's a guy that's missing this finger. He's a redhead. And a red thing. He's a red. I mean, I'm not saying he's a redhead. Did he even have a head? God, his helicopter crashed when he was flying it. He's probably like 70 years old because he was in Vietnam. He was 40 feet up in the air. When it landed, there was 9 people in it besides him. That's 10 plus me. Meet me in the middle then, Mr. Houston's. Ho, 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 ho. Who's going to find me? LL Cool J or L. Larry Lawrence Sage? Bummer for celery. Celeste, if you're not at Get Celery Pregnant Quick Cemetery, you forgot to invite me to your wedding, and everybody else forgot to tell me about the babies you guys were going to have with the Filipinos. Emily, I'm sorry I never attended any of your family's functions. I don't like food with anyone I know from Fife FC Royal Soccer Team, Me's Football Club. Yeah, you guys all wanted me. And my other friends, Tanya Russ. That's who this guy looks like, and I think it is Jason Russ. I think it's what would have turned into a hideous creature of it. Yeah, that's what I call the other guy, Clayton. A hideous creature. I love a guy that's Clayton. That's the guy in the picture that's his best friend, Steve, or I don't know, something.
No.
It's not real. No, I'm like, he's getting involved now. He's going to be involved. I'm pointing at you. No one else here but me. Oh, I have an imaginary boyfriend. 2 of them? No, that's my husband. The other one's my boyfriend. It's not imaginary. We walk up the hill, me and a weird guy. I think his name is Paul Allen. No. Willie Rightney. Willie, what was his name? He thinks he was born in 64. That guy's gross. He has vaginal mesh. I think he had his penis turned into a vagina, but I can't prove it. Well, he actually looks like fishnet stockings on his legs if you look at him sometimes. He got burnt up in a fire, I think. They were doing skin. He woke up in Harborview after a drug-induced coma. That's what I know happened to him for sure. That motherfucker had to be put down because he was fucking burnt. And I know he ain't lying. He was scared of that fucking shit, and someone didn't just try to do it to him. He ain't no trophy husband or trophy bitch. He don't want to fuck anybody for free or not fuck anybody for free. He don't want to make any money or not. He doesn't want to do it because he doesn't like you guys. Who are you guys? Anybody that's not under that bridge in March when Officer Bennett won't tell Gayleen Bennett and the little guy Eric downstairs. Eric, I don't think you know Jim very well here. Well, guess what, Officer Bennett? No one's ever going to know about me again. You know what? No one's ever going to find out about this. So I've wasted my whole life. Jim left, and now I'm dead. Jim doesn't care. It's all about Jim. Record for Jim. Con. Fun. Skate. Skeet. Fleet. Bleat. Blythe. BB. Cobain. Taylor.
talking at the film still?
Don't interrupt me, sir. You're guilty as charged. It's not going out live over the internet. It's all for you. Con, fun, skate, skeet, fleet, bleat, blithe, BB, me no more, key for me. You can't get the keys and take me where I need to go because you're not my driver, James. James, don't come over and touch me. If you hurt me again, I'm going to use your keys. I'm going to stuff them up your ass so far. Never mind, you'll like that. I'm trying to do something, but I'm rhyming words now. Would you stop bothering me? If you don't drive for me, where's James going to go? Who's James now? James is actually my driver. But he crashed a car in 1995 and James did it, not this guy. You're going to blame him? That's Tanya Russ's. Well, it's not really Tanya Russ's brother, because Jeff Russ is the one that gets married to the pretty girl. Well, Trish isn't pretty. Her older sister is. I'm lying, but I'm not lying. Trish is younger than me. She's big and thick, and she's not as good as the little sister that married Jeff. Jeff's the brother of Tanya Russ that has dark curly hair like Jeff Chapeski. He's riding his bike around wondering where the next homeless shelter will go. The cops are happy. He's been insulting me. I've been pulling my clothes up. I take all my clothes off, rolling them, because by the homeless camp where I found a vet found me. Some guy found me. Okay, there's a lady named Yvette now that's at Federate Daycare Catholic. Suck it up. Anyway, we have a Federate Catholic daycare. The black guy doesn't work at the front desk anymore, and the big fat guy stuck in the back of the van that his sister doesn't want to be. Do I look like his sister? U-Haul. Anyway, Gillian Kelly, we're on the down low. 5991258. Where are you gonna go? They moved the Ghostbusters car too. Now I can't tell Ron Rolls Royce and Jody. Sonny Bono, Sonny Campbell. Tell Sean, S-E-A-N, I seen it before, S-E-E-E-E-N, eat 'em and weep. Well, if Jim ever fucks anything over, one thing I wanted to know was, was you going to go record me? My dad's name is W-A-S-J-R, Jr., this. Dale Dwayne Klein Jr., May 12th birthday. My coat says Pepsi, so get a goat. Pregnant? Whatever, bitch. I don't think it's gonna work. Try raping yourself next time, Gary Ridgway. Somebody buried some bodies and lied about it. I think they're not at the cemetery where we camp. Do it at a trot. My brother doesn't want me to cross the road during the fair, busy traffic. So I guess we're not gonna have the fair again next year or this year or ever again, because you're all having affairs. I think, I don't know. What's an affair again? I was thinking you guys were all ha. You know, what's an affair anyway? Well, you know, Princess Diana married the ugly guy named William who wants to be with that guy. Diana is really my little cousin Lisa. You guys don't know Lisa? Kevin's her baby, and Kyle and Kevin. My cousin Gus is in the Air Force, so he's dead. He looks like a wax figure to me. Whack job. Yeah, Paul Allen goes pole vaulting. How did I get better? Does anyone want Mrs. Shepard to go to Dash Point? You know who's missing me? The one man that can't find this guy, and the other man can't find this guy. They're 71 years old, and he's like 61 years old. I never rounded up like that. That means we all reached drinking age in Washington State. Too bad. Well, I went to the bar, but I went with the Unesh guy. He's gay. Brandy Unesh and Michael Unesh. You guessed it. We had a black drug dealer named Not the Raiders at Winco. The black guy. Not the little, my first job at a real daycare. It wasn't real. Say Panther Lake, and I'll say Wildcat hatched from an egg. Where's that Rhonda now? How do you spell your name, Rhonda? Little problem with the window in your little station wagon. Not a very big station wagon. When I rode with my friend Carrie O'Brien in the back of her station wagon, or I was in the back of it, I had to lay down and suck it up, try and get those pants buttoned. That was sure hard. Getting pants buttoned when they were way too tight. But I was lucky enough to be, I must have been little. Well, anyway, we were laying down and buttoning our pants. I remember that just now for the first time in forever. I had friends back when I was a girl. Guess what? My friends are proud of me. Nobody comes within ground zero, because that guy there is Jason Russ. I'm lying. It's really Jason Russ, isn't he? A hideous, evil creature. We hate him. He was blonde when he was going with Jason. He had brain damage? No way. He cried a little bit. Which? Jason Russ, the real one? No, don't tell Tanya. Don't tell Jason. Don't tell their dad. We don't like him. He flies airplanes for Northwest. You know who was sleeping with that lady, Nancy Russ? I guess she was busy being the mom lady that traveled around with us, in charge of us. The big brother, the one named Jeff. The little one no one likes. I'm pointing at a guy over there. Nobody likes me. Everybody hates me. 3 kids. Get rid of the middle kid. Don't tell Jason, Russ, and Tiny Tits Tanya who's prettier than her. She has those cafe au lait spots. Remember your birthmarks, Tanya? Don't tell anyone your brother Jeff is hot. I don't like him. He married Trish's older sister. Trish is this big boned, pretty, hot chick that got to play with me soccer once or twice in Miami, Florida, Lakes, wherever we were. Shut up, Trish. Your sister and Jeff got married, I guess. So don't tell anyone about all my big secrets. I went to a wedding. Hillary was there. Da 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 da. Hillary, you're not across Pacific Federal Way there. You're not across the road from me in the Green D warehouse. That's Raven. Hillary, you look hideous too. You look like you're an ice skater got ran over too much. Was Laura lying about you? Laura, where's my little Hillary DeBose? What about the Gordon Fultz guy? Who wants to go to Oregon now? Prefontaine? David? Oh, they can't pay for the water bill at Dash Point Park. Why doesn't Jim want to go camping? Oh, it was this guy. Him and Jason Russ might not know each other. Maybe they got switched at birth. Twins probably don't run in the family. Maybe something bad happened to me, too. I bet I got lucky enough to fall in love with Jim and then not know who Jim was. And go, Jam. You know this guy I was in love with? See, this is my problem. This guy could be the real guy that no one knows about but me. So I love this blonde guy because your picture, you look blonder. That's Steve guy. Steve was my weird friend at Federal Way High School. Yeah, we were sniffing Rush. What does that mean? I went to English class. It was a scarlet letter. I was a geek. No, I had it upstairs at Federal Way High School in 1986, 87, 88. I had to go there in September probably. We always start the school year whenever this weekend is over, after Sunday on Tuesday maybe. Do you get 3 days for Labor Day, Memorial Day? What holiday do you have right before school starts on September 5th? Federal Way School District. We always start on my brother's birthday. Yeah, James Andrew Epstein's birthday is like, don't look him up. He might not have a real ID. We can't find any of the people that have witness protection. Who needs a witness now? A Jehovah's Witness wouldn't work for you either. Passport, pour him another drink. We never drank. Jason didn't do anything wrong ever. Guy probably spent a lot of time in a drug-induced coma with all that shit he tries to show me about his little scar. You guys probably fucked somebody else up too. This guy's not fucked up. He's hot. Who's this guy? Shut up. You know it's you. Yeah, he's not. You're the twin brother to Tanya Russ. You're her twin brother that was bigger than her. No, and then Jeff was the other one. Jeff and Tanya and Jason were 3 people that I know. Best people ever. Their dad flew. Gary's his name. Gary and Nancy Russ. We all have the real right to do that. We sponsor everyone, pay for everyone to do everything. We never tell anyone we're rich or famous. You have a dad named Gary Russ. If you don't, me. He might be this other guy. Well, okay, there's a guy named Gary Russ, so he's never anywhere with anyone because he's a pilot. He's rich enough to be a real pilot. He's good enough to be one. Gary, what's your real name? Gary's flying. Oh, no. God, Tanya. It's not Tanya's family. It's not. No one hurt me either, Tanya. You had a boyfriend that died. I saw you. You had a different kind of car. The sunroof was down. I'm sorry your dad had to buy that for you. Or somebody bought you that. Your boyfriend died, I suppose. I saw you when I was like 17, 19. I saw you in 89, I guess, is after we'd graduated. You were in one of the lanes there at Highway 18. It's called the Extra Mile, or don't do it at Drop Galp Days In. Go ahead, bitch. This isn't going out live, so Jim won't understand what I'm talking about. He won't be able to use any of this against anyone, for anyone. If you don't know how to post it on YouTube and take a big risk, don't touch it. But he'll do it right this time. This Jim's going to be so high off his ass, he's going to YouTube this right away. He's not going to wait and say 23 minutes of hell. Wow.
24.
I can't see. Like I told you, I have something called Symptom Checker.
24.
Symptom Checker, this to YouTube. Where's you? I'm in charge of your phone, Paul. Paul DeBose wins. You didn't pay your internet bill this month, did you, Jammy? Jam it up, Jupiter. Well, anyway, this guy might be a whole bunch of guys. There might be a million of the same exact guy all over the world that never knew the truth. All of them got fucking drug-induced comas, and then they're hideous creatures. But they're not. They just won't shave, because some bitch tricked them into shaving once. Then they have red hair that he showed me one time was like nicotine from, not red, his red hair.
Had red
and then he
hair.
tells me what his red hair color is, the box of his hair color, because Janine loves him more than anything, the little blonde girl. Oh, God, Jeanette's her name, not Janine. Janine, and her name is Epstein. J.A. Epstein. Ron Jeremy's a guy. He's Jewish. We don't know who. Oh God, it's gonna be Becky
And how do you know about Ron Jeremy?
I'm gonna know that Twiggy is Becky, or who's Becky gonna be? Becky has to be Tracy across the street has a breast reduction. Becky has to have a breast reduction. That's my mom, Becky. Becky Simpson in Kent, or wherever they're from. Roberta's the fattest person ever. Shut up. She has a real husband and 2 kids. James, I don't know where the fuck you were from, but you were staring at me this whole time when I was 20 and you were 19. As far as I can remember. Your birthday's in September on the 6th. You're like 6 months younger than me. So when you crashed your car, you had never really had the opportunity of having sex with anyone by the time you were 19 and a half and I was 20. I had never really had the opportunity of, being busy or whatever I was going to do, because I had my friend Christina with me. It wasn't me you guys were watching. I had to help my friend Christina out because we were already, 20? Well, that bitch already bought a nose job. First thing she could ever do. She had to work so hard. She hated me. I was not cockblocking. She was. She never wanted me to leave her. She got so mad. She was supposed to be my baby. Oh. Well, anyway, my friend Christina was trying to stay out of trouble, so we were no. Well, I guess she's my real friend too, but she crashed a few of those cars accidentally. Her dad kept getting them. Yeah, they were all white. I heard white cars were dangerous. Now the school buses have white on. Never mind. Everett, Fairfax. So everyone's chipping in to pay for what? No one's watching this live, are they? Told you so, Dad. My dad's WAS. Was Junior. Junior, I don't remember Sandy Mariglot or Y&Y Farms, the raspberry people. Yeah, I showed up. I don't like Sandy. She has a brother and a sister. They're twins and they're a boy and a girl, so I don't know the brother's name. Sandy, I'm mad at you. By the time I was able to come raspberry picking.
It's still recording.
No, I came raspberry picking there in Fife, right across from the fire department, where that one in charge guy there that was old enough to know about, the Yamatos. Shut up, the Mriglots. Sandy's last name is Mriglot. The big sister is the one that's the big one that was there where you were. That St. Francis or the Federal Way emergency room one. Remember that one? The big sister's working there. I swear to God, her name's not Trina or some fucked up shit like that, because honestly, I remember you guys. But all of a sudden, no one's here anymore, because at Fife, at the fire department, right there off I-5 overpass, where this guy's got a whole week off of